In today's session, we are going to learn about Mirth Connect advanced queue settings, what is the meaning of rotate queue and retry count, and how these are useful. In the previous videos, we learned about queue settings like retry interval, how many milliseconds after it should retry, and how to queue the messages if they are on failure. So this is the continuation of the third video of this particular series. So if you are new to this video, please go ahead and watch the 68th and 69th video, which would be really helpful and help in watching this video. If you're already aware of advanced queue settings, you can continue this video. It would be helpful too. So as we created a problem, we created a channel from Epic to Cerner, which is going to send around a few admission discharge messages from Epic to Cerner, and we are started playing. So in the previous video, we created this channel Epic and Cerner, which is nothing but Epic is going to send details to Cerner, and we are going to recreate the real-time scenario like the Cerner application is down and all the messages will be getting into the queue. That's good. So as for our understanding, we will clear all the statistics and we'll make sure everything looks good. Even over here, I'll remove all the messages. So there'll be any problem. Perfect. Even I'll remove all the messages here. Perfect. So it should be ready for testing and statistics should be cleared. Okay, no problem. We will send this all those details. Yeah. The problem is like if Epic is trying to send this detail to Cerner, how many times it should try before sending it to the Cerner. So for example, it's 0 here. If it is trying to send any details from Epic to Cerner, if it fails, automatically this will come to Mirth, means 0th attempt. Okay. 0th attempt, automatically it will come to Mirth and queue up something like this. So it will queue up something like this. For example, we believe Cerner has some lag issues. It will connect after 1 second or it's continuous issues. You can keep the retry count to 1 or 2 before getting into the queue. Means I'll go to Epic. I'll go here and change the retry count over here and I'll keep it as 3 and I'll click OK. Save changes. What happens is here, when you are sending any messages, it will go and attempt the 0th count, and after that the retry count 1, 2, and 3. It will try to send Cerner 3 times. If it's not, the Cerner is not receiving, automatically that will come into the Mirth queue. For example, we had around 18 messages here, right? So 18 plus the rest of the messages. For example, I'm picking up from here, which is nothing but 9. 18 plus 9, it should be 27 messages right now. But this 9 messages will be retried how many times? 0th and 1 plus 2 plus 3. That's good. Now I'm going to deploy this channel because I haven't deployed it here. When I click on here, you can see there is a deploy options because I made changes and the revision is 1. Oh, if I click on here, there, yeah, it's not any revision, so it doesn't matter if you deploy it or not. I'm going to click here and deploy the channel. Perfect. You can see it was reading it, and it took some time to add this over here. Means it attempted multiple times. For example, yep, 4 times before sending it to queue in the Mirth. That's good. Now the problem is how to rotate the queue. So do we really need rotating the queue or not? Most of them go ahead and will select the rotate queue option. But the problem is if you are sending, for example, A01 or 27 times different A01 patients, again you selected rotate queue. So this will be rotated once again to send. For I'll be explaining it in a clear way. So what will I do? I'll remove all this data over here. Perfect. We had messages in queue. I'll click over here. Sent. I'll click Epic. Okay. Mirth queue and Cerner. That's good. Now Epic has sent around 27 messages. that came to Mirth and they attempted to send it to Mirth server, so it didn't, it was stopped, right? The application was stopped, means the server is down, and those are in the queue 27. That's perfect. Now, what happens, for example, Cerner is unable to receive this particular message, or there might be any issues. They came back to queue because Cerner sent a negative acknowledgement. In some scenarios, Cerner application is up, but it's not interested in receiving those 27 messages for some reason. Those came here. But now I'm going to send the 28th message, which will come to Mirth. And what will happen? Will it go to Cerner directly or not? So if you click on rotate queue, automatically it will go to Cerner directly. This message will be still in queue. Okay, one tick 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 till 27th. This message will be still in queue, but the 28th message will go to Cerner directly when you click on rotate queue. So what is the problem in that scenario? For example, I clicked on rotate queue. Yes. What is the problem in that scenario is, imagine the 25th message was admission of a patient Sachin. Okay. And this 28th message was discharge of patient Sachin. So what happens? The Sachin message will go first to Cerner and the admission message will never go. It was in the queue, right? So the problem would be, again it would be mismatched. Cerner will not be able to understand why I got the discharge patient first even before the admission. So it would be again erroring out. So you should only select rotate queue when there is no importance of the order of the message. For example, if you are sending any specific message, you don't care about whether it's A01 or A02, and there is no need of order. There is no need of order of the message. You can select rotate queue. If the order of the message is important, you should never select rotate queue. So it might be a little bit confusing because these are a little bit complex topics. You might only face the scenarios in real-time production scenarios. So I suggest never select rotate queue because always in most of the healthcare interfaces, order of the queue is very important. And retry count, it's your wish. You can keep 1 or 2 or 0 depending upon your wish. And the retry interval, yep, go with 10,000 milliseconds. And we'll be discussing about other points in the next scene. So as of now, for our delight moment, what we'll do, we'll send this 27 messages. For example, the downtime is over, the cerner is up, and I'm going to, before sending here, what I'll do, I'll send some random message. Apple, okay, Apple. Perfect. Process this message, refresh. Even this is in queue. Now, what I'll do, as you know, we already selected rotate queue. That's good. Yeah, we haven't selected. That's not a problem. Okay. Now I'll start this application. Within 10 seconds, all this message should be cleared up. So I think this is one of the most confused video which I have done. Yeah, that's perfect. All the messages have been sent. Even if you come over here, right, what you can see, the last message which you have sent was Apple, which is nothing but this 28th message. So it has been sent in an order. So it's not like 28th message went first and 25th came later. So the apple was sent last and it went in an order. All the HL7 messages went before, means it's working perfect. But in case if you have selected this as yes, the order might be not going in a required process, so that will affect your interface, the end application. So that's what I want to convey over here about retry count and rotate queue. Retry count, it's okay, but rotate queue, you should always know what type of message, what is the use of the message, and you should know the business purpose, how it's going to work. So most of the rookies who generally come and learn the initial days of HL7, they don't know the importance of the order of the message. They don't know what is A03 and A01, so they intend to send A03s first, which will end up with a lot of issues. So I think I will end this video here because yeah, it's becoming a little bit complex. Thank you. I hope you understand. Have a great day.